All right, so I just wanted to give some of my thoughts. I have Shedeur Sanders on my shadow team. He was the number one player on my board last year. I think I would have even taken him number one. Probably a little rich, to be honest, but I've been I've been high on Shedeur for the last 2 years. And I just kind of wanted to share my thoughts now that I've had time to reflect. I watched the preseason game where he got the start and he got the plays, and I was very excited by what I saw in some ways. But here's a little timeline. I passed on him at 4, and I was afraid I wouldn't get him. Then I got him at 11 because in our shadow draft we get 2 picks per round, and then he dropped, and that made me upset. And during that draft, there were a lot of people like, oh, well, he's not even a real NFL quarterback. He's not this, he's not that. And then he has the performance he has last night, and everyone's like, see, he's really made a statement. He's done everything he needed to do. And I'm glad to be hearing those things. I am. What's weird is when I was talking to my family, I'm like, well, I was talking to my brother. I was talking to my co-host Ryan, and I'm like, well, I'd give him a C plus on that night. And then they interviewed him, and he's like, well, I'd give myself a C plus. So that's nice that my evaluation of him aligns with his self-evaluation. And it's even nicer to see that people feel like, I guess, he's being a little hard on himself, therefore I'm being a little hard on him. But we're talking about my favorite quarterback in the draft. What's weird is the number of people who suddenly are like, well, yeah, he really came in and did everything he needed to do, and he really did X, Y, Z. And I'm like, well, what I saw was his best was what I saw his best of in college, and his worst was what I saw his worst of in college. I guess I could say he's made strides, but I don't think it was what he wanted to do, and I don't know that that was really enough to move the needle on the depth chart. I hope it was. I still think he's the best quarterback on the roster. But I don't think this performance was the amazing, mind-blowing, best ever. The good was amazing. The bad was concerning. And I hope he gets more opportunities. I do hope he elevates on the depth chart. But it's really curious that the media is responding the way they did, and talking as though this statement was more than right now. What I saw was, hey man, worst case scenario, I'm a good backup. I'm a reliable person. But I think he's got better football in him. I think he's going to keep piling up the good plays and keep limiting the bad. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments below. We'll see you around.